views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. And now, here's Dee.
Hi, everyone. It's actually not Dee today. It is Nadia. So great to be back. Dee is in Australia shooting, and I will be here this Sunday and next Sunday, and Dee will be back for, I believe it's December 6th show. So as I like to start, you guys know I like to start a little differently than Dee. I like kind of do a little bit of an energy update, and I check in. I do a channel right before I connect with you guys, kind of seeing like what does the group need? What does this group that's listening today need to hear and need to do today? And so there were a couple things. And the first thing I wanted to address, because I know Dee wasn't here last week and you guys had another show, was the Paris incident, because I don't think you guys have been able to talk about that. And I just wanted to take a minute because so many people have questions about like how to respond energetically to something like this. And ignoring it isn't the answer. It's actually giving energy, putting light where there's darkness is the answer. And so I'd love us all just for a minute to just close our eyes, and all these people in ISIS, or any energy that is a vibrational match to ISIS right now, which is just seeing that energy is so far in the darkness. It's just away from the light. So what we want to do is send light from our heart center and blast all of that energy around the world with our heart center light, and bring the light of awareness and the awareness of these people's souls back into their consciousness, because they're just extremely disconnected from themselves. And these people are suffering, and that's why they're hurting so many other people. So just for this moment, blast them all with heart center light as we claim that there is peace in this world, that we are kind to one another, that we respect one another, and that we love one another, and so it is. Thank you. I felt that, guys. Thank you. It almost makes me emotional. So I really felt that. Thank you all for participating in that. Now, back to you guys to be more, selfish. Big money stuff came up for this group. So there was a lot of money stuff attached to sense of safety, value, how we relate and function in the world. And I was very called to do, again, a group energy clearing to really bring in your financial wishes, job fulfillment, and financial security for this entire group, because it just feels like there's still this sort of struggle with it. So I'm going to walk you guys all through a energetic clearing for money, just because this is what I got that needs to be done for this group today. So all of you with me, again, take a deep breath. And I want you to see your energy kind of floating around you. It's almost like your aura. And you can see whatever color you like, whatever color resonates with you. And you're going to see that color expanding till it is so big that it is encompassing your entire house, your entire neighborhood, your city, your state. That light is now across the whole U.S. And allow that light to expand around the whole world. So we're covering all the energy in your field, in this dimension, and beyond. So everything that we're holding, see, when we're expanded, we can really have a lot of power to clear. So I always ask people to really expand their energy when we do clearing work. So when your energy is that expanded, I want you to ask your energy to call up any old negative or limiting beliefs around money, anything you picked up genetically, anything that you've learned in this life that is keeping you from your full abundance, from your full freedom, from your full riches in this life. We clear that all now while we say, claim, I am all that I am, and so it is. So it is. Deep breath and fall. Good. Okay, good, everybody. So now today, if you want to talk about money, we can get to your individual core belief stuff that needs to be cleared, but that was just a general clearing for everybody here so we can really get to whatever is going on, because it definitely feels like that's been an issue for people. I will also say that I've noticed a lot of people going through a lot of growing pains, like breakthroughs and challenges. And so hang in there, because it's been challenging for a lot of people. We are being called towards a higher purpose. So everything that's happening, even though it doesn't seem like it's in alignment with what you want or what you want to manifest, trust that it is part of your higher purpose. Everything is adding to your growth and is an important part of your journey. It's just a matter of what you do with it and how you take that energy and use it to create what you want. Again, we're all being called to use our true gifts and talents to be of service. And in alignment with the money stuff, a lot of us aren't really knowing that we're valuable enough to get money for what we really love to do, for our gifts and talents, as opposed to like I show up at a job and make money. So that's part of what the clearing was today. And also I'm really encouraged to tell you guys that in the new year, it's really a time to make a plan and set up kind of strategies. I mean, it's hard because like things will start to go well, and so then you'll kind of get lazy with the spiritual work, and you'll just kind of go, oh, okay, I'm just not going to show up to my writing today. I'm not going to show up for my meditation today. And then everything goes in the toilet, and you're like, okay, I better get back on it. And it's kind of like, no, have a strategy of, okay, I really want to manifest a new job. So every day I'm going to sit down, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to open up my energy, and I'm going to direct energy towards that thing that I want. So it's kind of like telling you that it's time to kind of take those steps. It's almost like I want to lose weight, so go to the gym, go for a walk, watch your, eat healthy organic foods. The action journey is starting to be more at the forefront for everybody here. So hopefully that was helpful. And now we'll start taking calls. All right. Let's get started. So hopefully I'm saying this right. I have Rondri from California.
Hi.
Hello? Hi.
Andrea. It's like Andrea, but with the R's, Andrea.
Oh, okay, Rondria. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, great. You got it. How may I help you today?
Do you do general readings, or do I need a question to give you?
No, I can do general, whatever you want, like highest guidance for you right now.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, if you don't mind giving me just the month and day of your birthday.
Yes, it's August 14th.
Okay. Hi, Leo sister. I'm a Leo too. The first thing that came up for you was definitely like it's time for you to get out in the world. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you, just like what I just said, it was like just came in really fast, really important for you. You do have a lot of anxiety going on in your energy right now, which tells me that you have like, you're unclear on what direction to take action in, sort of thing. So do you want to talk to me about some options, and maybe we can get clear on what cause it's like you have this drive and you're like, I got to go, but I don't know where to go. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So is that silence in the background?
So I'm gonna have to go to my daughter's talking. I don't want to take up your time.
No problem.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh, Jeannie from New York. How are you, Jeannie?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Good to hear your voice.
It's wonderful to hear yours. So what's doing?
What I can do for you today.
I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, well, hello. You're always doing so great. You always have nothing but good news to report, which is a change.
True. And
would you like
wonderful.
Any guidance today? Do you want any feedback today?
Sure. Anything you get, I'll be delighted.
Okay. So I'm wondering if there's anything in your energy field that you feel like, because you're such a happy, joyful person, and you always are, like, I think, committed to spreading that with everyone you're around. But I do feel like there's a little resentment you're holding towards somebody or something that needs to just a little. It's like very small. It's not huge. It's a little bit of resentment, but it needs to be just a little cleaned out of your energy. Are you conscious of what that is?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Good. So you don't have to share with us if you're not comfortable.
Well,
but,
I think everybody goes through it at this time of the year. It's called, there's always one person in the family who drives you up a wall. and
Sure.
it's family time.
Well, and I think that being, using that, as I would say, it's the people that piss us off the most are always giving us a big present.
Right.
So, where is the gift? And also, firstly, acknowledging, I'm resentful and I want to punch this person in the face. Or that, how can they be this way, or how can they act this way, or how can they, and, our job is to be truthful to ourselves and truthful, if we can, to the person that is, we're feeling that way about in a balanced way.
Right.
So just be on that, because it'll sneak up on you. Do you know what I mean? Because, it's almost like it's justifiable, your resentment, so it's hard for you to just go, okay, I'm actually going to release this for me, not for this person.
Well, I think this is a karmic situation as well, and that will be cleared.
Yes, exactly. And that's the gift of it, is actually shifting the energy around it so you don't attract another relationship with the same dynamic.
Right. I agree.
All right, cool. Oh, good. Okay, Jeannie.
I'm so happy for you. What else can I say? And I loved what you did at the beginning, because that's what I do in my posts every single day.
Good.
And it's working. And the reason,
we have a powerful group here, so it was really important.
Yeah, and I've got 30,000 people online doing the same thing or something similar. And one of the reasons for all the threats now, it's bullying, because fear is what creates a bully.
Well, they feel powerless, so they feel like they need to exert power over others.
Exactly.
It's and like they say, those people that bully are usually bullied or abused. And so seeing these people as damaged and wanting to bring them light and healing is actually going to help everybody, even though it's not the human instinct is to smash something you don't like. And we're saying, no, do the opposite.
Exactly, and thank you for bringing that in for everybody. We're a wonderful group here. Mwah! Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
You too. Thanks. Bye, Jeannie.
Bye, love.
So sweet. And now we have another familiar voice. It's Susan from Niagara Falls. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Nadia. Hi. So good to hear from you. I have a really important announcement to make today.
Sure.
I have a little friend here, has a little stray cat that was abused over Halloween, and I'm taking care of him. And I wanted to send out the message to everybody in the community to send healing energies to him. I put up a webpage on my website that you guys can go to and hear about him. I've got pictures, and I'm going to be updating it. The website, real quickly, if everybody wants to grab a pen, is www.presenceoflife, all one word, .com. So,
what a great site. That's awesome.
And if you can, and I just put it up last night, so it's kind of glitchy. Right now, it doesn't show it. The page is called Safe Haven for Gmork, G'(Mork). That's his name.
You have to looking for a home for him?
Well, right now I'm just taking care of him. I'm having to give him intravenous injections of lactate, and he was a full-size cat. He's only 6 pounds right now. He's skin and bones. He was apparently picked up by his tail, spun around, and flung off into the air.
Oh my gosh, I can't even hear it. It upsets me so much.
Yeah.
So at this point, animals don't remember, so we do.
Right.
So don't hold on to that energy for him. Hold on to you're healthy, you're surrounded by love, because he will forget. He's not like us. We hold on to the trauma. They don't. So what you want to do is not hold that trauma and don't feel sorry for him. Just bring him love and light. Show him, try to hold the energy of not, because he will see himself the way you see him. So if you're feeling sorry for him and stuff, and this is a big thing for pets in general, because I'm a huge animal lover, it's really they're mirroring your energy. So whatever you're telling them, they're really absorbing. So if you can, because I know it's hard, because it's hard not to feel sorry for or feel sad when you think about what's been done to this cat, but he forgets.
Okay.
He doesn't remember.
I wanted to make one mention too. When you go to the website, presenceoflife.com, it's glitchy right now. It may not even show the page. So click on one of the other links, art or and then go back to home, and then right in the middle you'll see the page there. You have to click on maybe a couple of links in order to find it. But there's a page, and I'll keep updating it for him with pictures and his progress. He's doing much better than he was before.
Well, and he's a gift to you. He's somehow coming to you. You're a gift to each other right now, and this is part of, like I said, like, you know, he attracted finding you and a person that was going to help him. So he is a master manifester. So don't worry, you know, and
I'm not worried.
Yeah. But seeing him,
I don't.
You're a master. You found me, someone who loves animals and can take care of you. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, I feel what I feel strongly about is because I've been looking for something, perhaps to volunteer or something around here, and there's a great need for people to care 100%. For animals.
Yes.
And I'm perfectly capable of doing that. So I'm like, okay, this is, you know, he's here, and my other cat Felco, who also adopted me because he was in the similar straits, not quite as bad, but he's my permanent little friend, and he comes in and he helps heal Gamork as well. They're both they're awesome. Never-ending story. If you ever look it up, you'll see.
Yes, of course. I love that movie. Well, thanks so much for sharing with us, and everyone got it. It's presenceoflife.com, and thanks for sharing that with us, and we send them a lot of love and light.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a great day, Susan.
And thank you, everybody in the community, for your love and support. There's ways to support him on the link, so thank you.
Okay, thanks so much.
All right.
Okay, we're going to Emily in California. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Nadia.
Emily, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Yeah, I would just love to know, you know, what's coming through for my highest guidance.
Okay, great. I will say you have a little bit of energy around you that I don't want to say is like deceitful, but is like you have a little bit of dishonesty around you. There's someone around you that's not really being honest with you. There's kind of a little bit of hostile energy around you. It's not yours, but it's around you. It's in your space. It's in your field right now. Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay. Let me just see where it's coming from here. Why are you showing me that? Okay, so it might be something that's coming in the near future, because sometimes they don't know time, so they tell me this stuff. So this might be coming in, because then they show me your second chakra, which is your power center. So they're saying there is something that you're going to have to, like, own your power or own your, like, I'm going to stand by what my truth is and be okay that this person doesn't agree with me. And be okay with that this person's coming at me with something that I don't agree with, but I can stay balanced and in my power. So it's almost like what they're showing me is that you tend to, you still have some of that, I don't want to say people-pleasing, but kind of you give your power away.
Yeah.
So when hostilities or any sort of negative or hostile energies around you, you immediately drop your power instead of, like, holding who you are and holding your space. So that's what they're telling me for you to work on. And it's the second chakra, which is the one, like, right about your belly button. Because you're so sensitive, you feel the negative energy so strongly. It's like you get punched in the stomach. So it's hard for you to be like, whoa, like, I got to get my balance again, you know.
Yeah. I'm curious, does this have anything to do with the mother of my daughter's friend?
I get a yes, a big yes on that. I definitely get a female energy for sure.
Yeah.
Female energy. She feels like
my
one
life
of those.
Kind of drives me crazy.
Well, she's very, like, controlling and, like, I just feel her anxious. She has a lot of anxiety and she throws it everywhere, so I can feel her energy. And you're like, whoa, lady, and it's hard for you not to get caught up in that energy. And so that's again, these people give us such gifts. Because when you can, like, pull back, what I would do around her is consciously open your heart and be like, I'm opening my heart right now to this person. Because what'll happen is she's just a scared little girl. Like, I want to cry for her. Like, she's suffering. You know, and she's just trying to get it together, but it's just coming out with controlling and anxiety. Because she's I can feel underneath, she's not a bad person. She's just irritating right now. Dealing with and processing her fear. She has no other tool. So if you can open your heart around her and kind of be the observer of like, wow, I really see she's anxious today, or I really see she's really high strung today. But I see what you're saying, because she tries to get other people kind of to do what she wants them to do, and that can be really, for your personality type, you're just like, whoa, like it kind of overwhelms you.
Yep.
So if you're able to be like, yeah, that doesn't work for me, or, oh, I hear you, I hear that's important to you. I always like to mirror things back to people when I'm like, okay, like, you know, and I'm a mom too, and like you hear, so everyone has a different opinion about like what's right for their kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everyone's gonna, and being able to, like, you know, me personally, I'm pro-vaccination. That's me personally. If someone isn't, that's fine. Okay? Yeah. I have no problem with that, but I'm going to be clear if someone's like, oh, my God, like, someone's like, I can't believe you're vaccinating your kids, and da-da-da. I'm like, I guess that that's important to you, and this is what feels right to me for my child, so I'm going to listen to that. So, like, it's an opportunity to hold what you feel is right. And she might expose things that you're like, wow, I'm not clear about that. Let me think about that. You know, so using her as a gift.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's 13, and the kids are very close, and she's just sort of putting up this wall and not really letting them see each other much. And so I feel powerless. Like, my daughter's heartbroken, and I can feel how, you know, threatening
She sees you as a threat. She sees your daughter as a threat for some reason.
Yeah.
And have you had a conversation with this mother?
No, but there was something that happened Friday night, and I was like, wow, I really need to figure out how to have a conversation with her.
Because she's resentful about stuff. Like, she has stuff to say. And so, you know, this is a real opportunity for you to go, can I stay back? You know, because when it's our babies, like, you know, someone talks about our babies, you want to, you know, it's like, oh, hell no. You know? Because, you know, I get that. And so what I would say is really meditate on, you know, there's a reason this is happening, and like seeing and being really honest. And what you just said is so beautiful. Is like, hey, I see my daughter hurting. What's going on? Is there something we can work out here? I'm open to hearing your point of view. Like, I call it being Jesus. Can you be Jesus?
Yeah.
I mean, not always, but we try to be Jesus and be like, you know what? I'm just going to be like, really acknowledge that this person has an experience that's valid, and see if we can find out a resolution to this, a solution. Does that feel good? That feels better, right? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, keep me posted on that. I want to hear about that.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks, Emily.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Another familiar voice. We have Joy from Cape Cod. Hi, Joy.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Good to talk to you again. And how can I help you today?
Well, I've been having something that's been going on for about a month. I've gone to a doctor and done all kinds of things. I have a cough, and it just won't go anywhere, and a heavy feeling in the center of my chest. And I know it's got to be something besides, you know, there's some energy behind it, and I haven't been able to figure it out.
Okay, good for you for knowing that, first of all. So the first thing, cough is usually... Again, it's so funny. This group always has themes. It's so funny. It's something you're not saying. There's an anger. There's something that you're holding that you're not saying. Okay? So
well, see, I understand that you know, that's what cough means to me too. But
yeah, and it's around
I don't know what it is.
Chakra, and it's in your chest, so it's around your heart chakra. So just right now, ask for your heart chakra to open, and that you're willing to express anything that needs to be expressed in your energy field right now. So just, you know, just claim that in your mind's eye. You don't have to say it out loud. So anything that wants to be expressed, you're willing to express it. So there is some stuff. There's like, I want to say frustrations. They feel like mini frustrations to me. And it is showing up around money. So is there someone else in your life that you do money with? Share money with?
No.
Okay, so
who's me and my dog?
You and your dog. Okay, so there it is. Thank you. So going to the doctor, spending spending money on medical stuff, or any of that stuff, is that triggering to you?
It can be, because something happened that this year I'm going to have less money than I expected. I mean, it's not it's not dire or anything, but it was a surprise. So
well, where did the money go?
I'm feeling sort of squeezed.
Right, there it is. Thank you. So that's the thing. It's like these mini. And what the cough is trying to tell you is, oh, I feel squeezed, I feel scared, and I'm not expressing this. I'm kind of internalizing this.
Oh, okay.
These feelings because I'm like, well, it's okay, I have enough, but it's okay, I have enough. But really you're going, no, I'm feeling squeezed. I don't feel okay. And I need to get that out in order to manifest well. I want to feel freer. I want to feel like there's more than enough. I don't like spending money on medical crap. I don't want to, because and you know as well, I know as well as you do that like homeopathic is way more expensive than the regular doctor, and our group tends to go, what.
Yeah, I was thinking of going to an acupuncturist or something, but I don't know yet.
And so acupuncture is great. Acupuncture is great. I mean, I'm always pro acupuncture, and I think acupuncture is helpful no matter what. So I'm always really pro that. But so what I would do is sit down when we get off the phone here and write down anything you're afraid of, anything you're angry about, anything you're frustrated about, and just get it out and then do the turnaround, as we talk about, of I want to feel free, I want to feel like, because it's just something that's trying to get out. So anytime anybody has a cough, it's like, I got to get this out. So once you dump it out, usually within like a week, it should go away, your cough.
Okay. Thank you.
On the energetic thing, because I don't get that if they checked your chest or anything, there's a little bit of bronchitis.
Oh, yeah, all kinds of things, yep.
Yeah,
and I didn't have any. I have had bronchitis before, usually in the spring if I have it, and this was it's a really hard cough. It's not, yes, there is some productiveness now to it, but there wasn't in the beginning.
It's dry. It's like a dry,
Yes.
So I would definitely emotionally dump and just keep going and get it all out. And also your anger at the cough or at your body. Okay. That's another thing that comes up. Like, I'm angry at you, body, for not letting this go. Why can't I heal myself? Why isn't it, it's like there's.
I've tried not to because I've been so angry at my body most of my life. I'm trying to be very kind. So maybe I'm being too kind to everything. But yeah, okay.
Well, what you just said was a really big deal, because what you're saying is that part of me that's been angry at my body is me wanting to be released, and I need to get that out.
Oh.
Because this is, I tell people this, it's like we're at the, I wrote this in my newsletter last month. It's like we're at the bottom of the barrel. Like, anything that's still hanging around's got to go. Time to go. So it's bringing that up. So that makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, okay.
Money and your anger at the body. So fear around money and anger on the body is what you want to dump. All right. Thanks for calling.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Joy. So next we have Linda from Minnesota. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Nadia.
So
I would love to know what comes through for my highest guidance today.
Okay, great. Sure. All right, Linda, what do you need today? So, again, they're bringing me the job, money, and then there's a male energy there. Okay, so there's, again, money issues going on, and then strong male energy. So this either can be, it feels like someone outside of you. It doesn't feel like you. Sometimes it's like a male energy within yourself. What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a healer, but I don't have any clients right now. I've been doing in-person stuff for years, and to the point where it's not smart to have strangers coming into my home. So I'm looking at doing, putting myself out there online. I have a background in healing touch level 4, and I'm a Reiki master in massage and counseling, and so I'm right now looking at, like, how can I translate this to online practice over the phone?
So the money and job is an issue, and it's interesting because they're showing me male energy. So I don't know if that means partnering with the male energy or if you're. Hold on, I'm asking for discernment around. Okay, so they're showing me you have a little fear around male energy. So that means working with male energy, having male energy in your house, and then they're also showing me desire for romantic connection also around that. So there's a lot around this male energy for you that needs to be looked at here. Okay, so there's a lot of things are coming up for you. I got to be honest, it's more like a flood stuff for you right now that I can't do in 3 minutes. But so it's almost like they're showing me the connection with the male energy, wanting a male connection, and also fear around money, and also business, needing help with business stuff. Okay, so which one would you want to focus on the most?
Oh, tough choice. Yeah, because my finances have taken a hit because the massage client I was working with is having her own money issues, and I think I want to know, because I am wanting romantic.
Yeah, that feels like it's in your field, and so like you're talking to me about the money and stuff, but then the romance stuff just keeps coming back in.
So I'm wanting that. I'm really looking for a partner in life right now.
Yeah, you have a little. I want to say there's a little. I don't want to say trauma, but I want a little bit of trauma around partners in the past.
Right, I think supplementing relationships.
Yeah, that needs to be cleared, and it is affecting the business. It is affecting you financially. It's affecting both areas. Thank you, David. That's why we're showing you all that. It's the same energy that's affecting both areas. Okay.
And what is it that needs to be cleared?
So what I'm getting is that you have a sort of past. You have a past habit or trauma around relationships. That they don't stay, they don't show up for you, they're not consistent.
Right.
So money's not consistent,
right,
et cetera. It's bleeding over into the male stuff.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah. So and it also makes you. I don't want to say it's like almost like you're afraid of men, and I don't want to say afraid, but it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're afraid of them. So again. What I do is you expand your energy field. You can do this when we're off the phone. Expand your energy field and ask that anything negative or limiting that's keeping you. So what do you want to feel? I want to feel safe. I want to bring in my highest partner. I want to bring in my highest abundance. I want to bring in the clients. I mean, you definitely are a healer. I totally get a yes on all of that. And you are not secure with yourself yet, and people can feel that. Okay?
Right.
You don't. So people can feel like you'll hear me and Dee, like Dee and I, we have a security. We've been doing this for so long, right?
Right.
So we know what we're doing. So people will call because they go, I can feel that this person is not insecure about her work. So someone can say to me, what do you get? And I just can plug in and go, whatever it is. You don't trust yourself yet.
Exactly.
So that's why your business is a little. So again, you don't trust yourself with men, and you don't trust yourself in they're the same energy. So anything you're seeing in one, clear, do the energy work for the other as well. Yeah. I mean, you'd be a great person to do a session with at one point if you're ever called to do a session with me. There's just so much with you. I can just feel I could spend an hour with you. So, but if you can do it on your own, that's great. And I think you got it. I think you got what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thanks so much, Linda.
Have a great day.
You too. Next we have Shirley in Paris. Hello, Shirley.
Hi, Nadia.
Hello?
This is Shirley.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi. Good. Oh, my gosh,
Can
you're calling
you
from Paris. Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Yes, I am. Boy, thank you so much for what you said earlier. It was spot on. And, we need a lot of love. So anybody in the community, please, by all means, blast us big time.
Yeah.
We need it. We need it all over.
It's just like 9/11, the city and the energy of the city changes. It makes me want to cry. Like every time I think about it, I want to cry.
Yeah.
The energy of the city has changed. And it's like all of a sudden we were free and now we're in fear. And that's not what we want to feed. What we want to feed is actually we're more empowered. You are getting love from the entire world right now. The entire world, you are in their thoughts. That's
I know.
amazing.
Yes, absolutely, and we feel it. We really do feel it. So, we need to just bring it on.
So I do it every day. So, and all my clients, I totally spread the word. So, for you as an individual, what can I help you with today?
Yeah, Nadia, I've been working a lot on myself, and I've been working a lot with Dee and the community, and I've been making a lot of changes in myself and letting go of things. but there are still a couple of things that are like I'm like getting a bit bummed that they're not going away as quickly as I'd like.
Sure.
You know, I'm making changes so that into a different work field. I'm a little leery. I'm hoping that financially it'll come. My finances will come.
You were in alignment with the money stuff we did today.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, you were spot on. I was like, what I'm going to talk about. You already said everything. I didn't even answer the question. And also, too, there are just times when I'm just feeling like, what am I doing here? You know, like
you feel a little lonely to me. There's a feeling of like you feel alone to me. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there's not this connection with life.
Yeah. Well, no harmony, and I love when things are flowing, and I love when I see signs like synchronicity and signs of.
They're definitely telling me that you're coming out of an anxious period, like you're coming out of something. Do you mind giving me your month and day of your birthday?
Oh yeah, no, 29th of August.
Oh, you're Virgo.
Yes, I'm a Virgo.
Great. Yeah.
So it's a lot of Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo, so but what I will say is, you have a lot of Leo because you're in August. So what I would say, what I feel with your energy, and you're like me too. It's like when I'm clear about something, I go. Like if I'm clear, it's like taking action is not an issue for me. You know what I mean? It's like okay, what I need to do, I'm going to get it done. What's being asked of you right now is to stop, to be patient, to look within, and so you're answering the correct call. Do you see what I mean? For your particular personality, it's an inside action journey, not an outside action journey, because you don't have a problem with the outside action. Do you know what I'm saying? Like like I said, if I told you do A, B, and C to get to D, you'd be like, I got it, done. I'll do it. But that's not what this is about right now. They are showing me your third chakra, which is the one right by your solar plexus.
Right.
Okay. And so again, this is kind of like your passion. So there's something. This is why you feel alone. It's like you're disconnected from your own passion.
Yeah. I love. When I was younger, I was so clear on what I wanted. Like I knew I wanted to move to France. And I did everything, and everything came together.
Right.
And
make it happen. Yeah, when you're clear, you make it happen.
And now, as years passed on, I seem to have much harder time making things happen. And now I'm married and I have children, and I'm trying to be clear.
It's been about other people for a long time, and now it's back to being about you. Yeah, and so you're kind of like, wow, I'm around all these people that I love, but I've been in such a giving state that I feel empty. So even when you're around your kids or your family, it's like there's still a disconnect. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you know them, they don't know you. That's what it feels like to me. I know that sounds like the weirdest thing to say, but I think you know what I'm saying.
No, not at all.
Okay, so you're going, wait, I don't know even who I am without being a wife and a mother. Now this is your definition, and that's not who you are. So what I would do is my thoughts for you are this, is first of all, right now on the phone, we're already changing the energy. Is we're opening to your life's passion, your life's purpose, because you're here to do more. You've done the wife and mother thing, and that was beautiful, and that's amazing. And they don't need you anymore. They don't need you in that way. So you have space to go, show me my highest passion, show me my next direction. And so you're going to do that for 30 days. Every day, show me today, give me a light of something that brings me excitement and passion and joy and money and abundance, whatever it is you want to ask for. So you're in a great state of, you're going to open up to a receptive state. You've been in a giving state, and now you're going to open to a receptive state.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I was just thinking about that when you said that you get a lonely sense. I think it must be some sadness, because I've always been helpful and a helping person, because that's why I'm a nurse. And now I know that I want to. Yeah, right. And I really want to turn where I don't want people to want me so much, until they're to the point where they're siphoning off my energy. I want now to have, energy for me. But the thing is, I think take care of people.
You're starting to realize.
No, yeah.
You've learned that your value comes from your giving. And what you're starting to go is, I'm tired. And I'm realizing that I am now building value in myself. And I'm realizing that I'm not getting back as much as I'm giving. And so now I'm drained. So what's happening is, you see what I'm saying? So now because you just shifted, you just changed. So, this happens for a lot of people in spiritual work. It's like, oh, I was a doormat and now I'm not a doormat. And the people around me are going, what's going on? I'm so used to you being a doormat. What's happening? So, the world around you is going to have to shift because you are changing. And so really allowing that change, I don't feel like you're going to be a nurse forever. Like, I feel like there's another calling for you around that, but that's not what you've been doing.
Well, so, I'm currently in school online to be a health coach.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yes, that feels much better. So feels a lot better.
I'm thinking of maybe I could use my knowledge as a nurse, but to help people, enable people to empower themselves to heal their own.
But exactly, which is what I do, which is what Dee does. It's like, this is where we're here to empower people to help themselves, and that you feel a little more excited about. It's less draining. It's less draining.
Yes, it's great. It is really great to see and help people just, see the spark in them and like, wow, aha moments. So, yes.
Well, and also you're not doing it for them. They have to do it for them.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't want to do it for them because that was how I was doing before. Meaning I was caring for people and doing all the work and being so drained, and then I wasn't getting the pleasure of being fulfilled because,
But open because there's even more stuff that you can find your passion in, and so that's what you're going to do for 30 days. You're just going to be open and receptive energy, meditation to open and receptive in the morning.
Okay.
And around especially that third chakra, the one under the heart.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Thanks so much, Shirley.
Thank you so much, Nadia. Okay.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, next I have Ann in Georgia. Hello, Ann.
Hi, Nadia. I was just giving up that you were going to get to me. Okay.
I got you, girl.
Yes, thank you so much. I just would like you to look at my solar plexus and my energy. I've got a cycle going on, and I think it's maybe collective, where I'm really a very happy, high person most of the time, but almost every other day I wake up in a down mood that I can't bring out.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I totally get that. That happens to me too. And those of us that are hypersensitive, there's so much ancient clearing going on the planet right now. Like creepy old, the Isis energy is very old. It's like centuries old energy of, when we used to behead people. It's horrible. And so a lot of that energy is around in the collective. So what you can do is, and I do get a yes that you're picking that up. What you can do is be like, I ask that this doesn't get cleared through me, and send it.
Did you say? I didn't get it.
I said ask that it isn't cleared through your physical being.
I've done that, but it doesn't.
Okay, so why is it not working for you? Okay, so when I say you've done that, I get a no. So maybe let me explain it a little differently.
Okay, yeah.
So before you go to bed, okay, ask that there is that you are surrounded with light and protected as you sleep. Okay, so you're not getting in the energies taking in. Okay, so you're not in a receptive state when you're sleeping. You're in a protective state.
Yeah, because I open up my angels for protection and
you do have a little bit of an attachment to it. Okay. So stay with me here, Anne, okay? There's almost like there's a part of you that likes knowing you're connected, that likes that you're connected to this sort of collective field. So that's why you haven't fully let it go. So it's like, I don't want to drop my whole connection. I want to keep my connection with my receptors, but I don't want to take on this. So it's almost like you're just being more selective about what you're allowing into your field. The other thing I will say is, they're showing you like this. It's like you have a key in your hand and you're at a gate and you're not going through it. Okay? So are there people you're afraid of leaving behind, or is the community around you not in alignment with everything? It's almost like you're about to walk through another phase and you're holding yourself back. Do you know what that's about?
Why I would do that? Because I'm totally I'm here to be the light and to
I agree. But
freely, and I
sure.
don't know. Is there some way I can ground myself? Am I grounded enough?
Let me see. Who are you afraid of leaving someone behind?
No.
No? Okay. God, it's like you're so interesting, because they do tell me here that you want to help the world. Like, you definitely want to help the world. You want to,
I want to shine my light brightly to inspire others to be.
Yeah. But your energy somehow is like being weighed down.
Yes.
And you're choosing to weigh it down, and you're doing it for a reason. And so I'm trying to get you to know why. And they just keep showing me like people, like you want to stay connected to people. And it's almost like if you're not,
my
all the way up.
Connectedness, yes. Connectedness is a core purpose for me. Connected at 1 minute in my life.
Okay, now I understand. Okay, so here's the issue. Oh, so clear now. You're wanting to stay connected to the light and source, and then you're also wanting to be connected to the people on the planet. So the challenge is you don't know how to do both. It's like you keep splitting.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So either you're like dragged down by the energy of the earth, or you're all the way up in the ethers and disconnected from the earth.
It's like that's my pattern. Yes.
Okay, there it is. That's why I'm like, why do you keep coming back down? Because you think you need to lower your vibration to be connected with the earth, and you do not. Okay? What you do need to do, though, is, like you said, I want to hold my vibration high and then bring that connection down, because they're showing me all white light around your head. But the bottom chakras are, like, dim.
Yes.
Right now, in the moment that I'm speaking to you, because you're in that higher space.
I'm in a heavy day, yes.
Yeah. So what you want to do is ask for there to be complete balance, where you can be present on this and grounded without being pulled down by the field of the collective consciousness. Because what happens is you rise above it and then you drop back down, and then you rise above it and then you drop back down.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's exactly it, yes.
And
so I want to be grounded
and connected
within my body.
Instead of moving up and down, it's like you stay still, and the light is moving through you, through the grounded. Like this is the way I see it, like a white light coming from your heart center all the way up into the sky, and then all the way down into the earth. So you are the center point.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I tried using the infinity wave a lot.
Yeah, that's a great one for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to see if I can get one more caller in here, Ann. I hope that was helpful.
Thank you so much, Nadia.
Thank you. No problem. Bye-bye. All right, last caller today, we have Caroline from Washington, D.C. Hi, Caroline.
Hello. So
Hi.
Now I don't even know what to ask after all that information, because it was all very relevant. So, perhaps highest guidance, since I can really connect with what everybody's saying on the call.
Okay. Well, you're definitely in a spiritual journey right now. It's like you've been on it, and you're really at a good place with that. They're showing me that you need to use your manifestation skills more. Like you're like a master manifestor, and you're not really using it. And then the other thing is that bottom shot, like your sexuality, your sensuality, your femaleness needs a little boost.
Any suggestions? Because, honestly, and it's a suggestion on the last one, because you're right. I do have good manifestation skills, and I'm watching myself hold and not move towards generating more clients.
Yeah. So two things. Number one, this is the oddest thing ever, but integrate. It's almost like you take sexuality out of your work.
That's true.
Okay. Which is, again, that makes sense, but they want you to integrate it, because what it's doing is it's cutting off your creativity. It's cutting off your passion. So it's that bottom chakra. And so what you want to do is just before you work, now you just opened it. Did you feel you just opened it? Right when I said it, you just opened it. That was so awesome.
Yeah, I feel a little bit more of a flow.
You were just like, you dropped into it. You're like, there it is. Like, I'm just going to pay attention to you for a second. So you just open that up really effortlessly. And I would just get really clear, like, bring me the highest people I can help. I'm willing to use all of myself in my work. I'm bringing all of myself, not separating aspects. Because naturally your body will bring forth whatever you need for that person, but you don't want to cut off that part of you, because it's not gonna be, you know, not sexual, but it's gonna disconnect you from the passion and creativity that's a part of that chakra.
Yeah,
they're all married together.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I find that I'm struggling between do I focus on working with people as a healer or with animals as a healer? And I get a little torn.
I get a yes on both. So why not both?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I will tell you that I think animals are going to make more money faster. Animals are going to be like, whoop, they like come in right away, and then people after. So it's like start with animals and then have money come in. Have the people come in. It feels like the animals first, just a little bit ahead. But all right. Thank you so much, Caroline. I hope that was helpful. I have to wrap it up here today. But
thank you. No, that was
no problem.
Thank you.
So everybody, thank you so much for listening today. Again, my name is Nadia Angelini, and you can find me at intuitionbynadia.com. So much love, my two guys, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.